Well, look who's finally home. Where have you been this whole time, huh?
I had an extra long work day today because since Roxanne's out sick, I had to cover for her.
Unfortunate. But, I mean, even during your extra long work days, you typically don't get home at, like, what is it, 8 o'clock?
Yeah, I was also talking to someone after I was done.
Wait, talking to someone? Ooh, what's the tea?
It was a salesman.
Oh, well, that's less fun.
Well, you see, I was talking to them, and well, I may or may not have bought something.
Bought something? What do you mean by that?
Well, how do I explain this? You know how you have been telling me, how everyone's been telling me, how even my son has been telling me that apparently I'm bald even though I'm not because I have a layer of fur.
Well, you are bald. Just because you have a layer of fur all over your body doesn't make you not bald. Anyways, but sure, continue.
Well, let me just reenact what happened.
Okay.
I'm coming off of stage. I told everyone's like, I'm sorry everyone, I know you came to see Roxanne today, but she's currently very sick. So instead, I'm gonna be covering for her. But I want you all to make enough noise so that way she hears it and doesn't feel so bad. And doing all that, and she was like, fine. Get hyped up the audience, did a normal thing, my job.
What are you getting at? Sure.
It was after that, it was after the show, that some guy walked up to me. Normally security stops him, but apparently he had some kind of like security badge or something. I think it was fake, honestly. I told security to take a look afterwards.
Okay.
But anyway, he basically talked to me as like, yeah. Then he brought out a bottle and he says, you look like someone who has been assaulted with words and saying that you do not have hair, that you're bald, that you have a shiny chrome dome, that you look like Mr. Clean if he was a bear.
Accurate.
I do not look like Mr. Clean.
You absolutely do.
Anyway, he was telling me all this. I was like, yeah, I have, yes. And he said, would you like a full head of hair? And I said, I don't wear wigs. And he says, no wigs, sir. And he handed me a bottle. And he said, one splash of it and wait overnight, and I'll have a full head of hair. Like luscious locks kind of hair.
Are you sure wait, oh, okay, you said you bought something at the beginning of this. Did you buy that?
Yeah.
And you trust that it'll work?
At this point, I'll try anything.
Okay, but Freddy, don't you want to think about, like, the consequences? What if you put that thing on your body and then all of a sudden all of you is covered in luscious hair? Even your toes.
You know what? I'm willing to risk it because, you know why?
Why?
Because I have been learning to be more trusting with people.
I get that, but maybe you should be more trusting with people like your friends or people you know, not a random salesman looking to make a quick buck. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? What? It makes me lose even more hair?
We'll see. You said it takes just overnight to work?
Yep. I'm gonna go apply it before I go to bed. And then I'm going to wake up in the morning with hair. Well, I already have hair, but longer hair.
Alright. Well, you go do just that, Freddy. And, I'll see you in the morning and see what monstrosity you are, or will become.
We'll see. We
See
will.
you
In the morning.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, she's gonna be so surprised. It's gonna look so good. She's gonna be like, wow, Freddy, I definitely can't call you bald anymore. We'll see. Okay. Need to put this on. Splash it on, and then going straight to bed. Woo! Wait, did it work? Oh my God. Scott Cawthon above? It worked! It worked!
Oh, jeez. Freddy?
It worked, Circus baby, it worked!
Well, come downstairs so I can see.
It worked!
Well, I certainly can't call you bald anymore.
It worked! I have full, luscious locks of hair.
Wait, let me get this straight. You're happy about this?
No one can ever call me bald again.
No, but they might call you something else. Freddy, you look like an entirely different person.
I'm sure it's just a side effect.
You're a furry.
What? No, just because I'm a bear?
No, you're not just a bear. Look at you. You also have a giant tail, if you haven't noticed.
Oh, yeah. Is it wagging? Is it wagging because I'm happy?
No, it's kind of just still right now. It kind of only moves when you move. Your legs are also like deer legs. Look.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, my upper body's gone.
Yeah, and you're also a little bit more pudgy than you were before you went to bed. But in a thick way. Oh, look, Freddy, I don't think this is exactly what you were looking for when you asked for hair. I mean, the hair is great, but the rest of you...
I'm not reversing this.
What do you mean you're not reversing this?
Look, I have hair. No one could call me Mr. Clean anymore.
No, they're certainly not going to call you Mr. Clean, but they're probably going to make fun of you in other ways. You know what? Why don't we see? You go to work like that today, and you come home and tell me that you want me to fix it. But if you want me to fix it, you're gonna have to bring me McDonald's or something, because I'm not doing it for free.
You know what? Fine. You know what? I was supposed to meet up with Roxanne anyway. You know why? Because she's gonna try to go back to work today, and I was gonna meet up with her and make sure she was good enough to come.
All right.
So, I'll see you later then.
Yep. Have fun.
Oh, and if my thighs are thick as you're saying, you're not allowed to look at my behind.
Trust me, I don't want to look at your behind.
Well, good.
Whew, he is going to have a not so fun day at work. Can't wait to hear what the kids call him. But fortunately for me, at least I have a sick day off, so I can eat popcorn and enjoy a nice, relaxing movie.
Here's your stupid McDonald's.
Okay, don't scream at me when I'm taking a nap.
Here's your stupid McDonald's.
Clearly my voice isn't much better. Oh, wait, McDonald's, Angry Freddy. Yep, I imagine today went about as good as I expected it to, right?
Yeah, security was not letting me in at first until I showed him my ID, proved my identity and everything. Then, Carl,
Yeah.
decided to start chuckling at me as I walked away.
Frickin' Carl, man.
Then, I finally make it to Roxanne's row room. I greet Roxanne saying hello. She says hi and everything. And then she looks at me and goes, "What's wrong with you?" And I tell her, "What? What do you mean?" And she goes, "What is wrong with you? Like, are you..."
An accurate question, to be honest.
She then asked if I was cursed, if you pulled a prank on me or something. And I basically told her the same story I told you yesterday. And then she started to laugh.
I don't blame her.
You know what the worst thing is?
What?
She told me, it's actually good that we broke up because the potato thick people would tear into you right now.
Yeah, you didn't get caught by paparazzi, did you?
No. Pizzaplex sent me home. It's only actually, if you look at the time, it's actually only an hour past when I left.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know. I fell asleep and was asleep for most of the day. But, okay, well, number one, this whole journey started because you said you wanted to be more trusting to people, yet you didn't trust me when I told you this morning that you looked like a fool.
Fair, but you tell me that all the time, though.
Yeah, but that time I actually meant it. Number two, thank you for the McDonald's. But, I think this just goes to say, even though people make fun of you for being bald or whatever...
I'm not bald either form.
Well, you're certainly not bald now, but you're typically sure, you might have little fuzzies or flocking or whatever you want to call it, but at the end of the day, Freddy, you look bald. Number two, just because people say that doesn't mean that you actually have to go and change yourself because of it. People love that you're bald. Bald representation.
To be fair, I'm not the one that's bald, but they never call Sun and Moon bald. They're the actual bald ones.
Yes, but like Sun has spikes, so it's kind of different. They don't have like heads. Like they do, but they don't,
What about Moon then? He doesn't have it.
You're right. You're right.
I would say Monty, but Monty has a mohawk.
Monty does have a mohawk. Chica's almost bald.
Well, no, she has her hair, the feather thing.
Yeah, she's got feathers, but feathers don't count as hair, therefore she is bald, right?
I would actually say that she takes it to another level because she has really long feathers on the top of her head that kind of like droop over.
Okay, point being, you want to change back?
I guess.
All right. Well, lucky for you, it's fairly easy. All you have to do is take a shower.
By the way, Roxanne's secretly bald too, if you think about it.
She does have a hairpiece.
It is a hair. It is a wig.
Go take a shower so you can be normal again, please.
Fine.
And also read fine prints on bottles. I checked it out once you left in your bathroom, and it's literally only temporary.
Are you serious? I'd have to reapply this every time. Does it fall off?
That's why there's a whole vial. Yep. You grow the hair and then lose it every time you shower.
That was a waste of $200.
$200? You know what? Not my money. Not my money.
I had to take it out of the house fund, by the way.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, I thought it was worth it. You said that we said that the house fund is for emergencies only. Me getting this and finally getting people to stop calling me behind you. No,
there you are.
And people stop calling me bald and all that. I think that constituted an emergency.
I think we need to work on your definition of emergency.
Your definition of an emergency is not having enough money for McDonald's.
Yeah. Without that, I'll starve.
You could eat the many groceries I leave in the fridge.
Yeah, I do.
You could eat the leftovers.
I do.
You could eat your leftover McDonald's.
I do. But I also need fresh McDonald's. Would you go shower so you don't have to keep looking at me like a chipmunk?
Do I look like a chipmunk?
You kind of look like a squirrel.
All right. Oh, by the way, I ran into Ennard. He said he was also complaining about being called bald, and I gave him...
You did not.
I did. You might want to go see him.
I'm gonna give him a call.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
What if we put this on Nacho?
Go shower, and then we're going to test it.
Okay.
Does that constitute as animal abuse?
Maybe.